Hi, hi. Welcome back to another tika 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 ASMR. And as it is, it's almost Halloween. Can you tell I have a ghost with me today and also a spider? It's somewhere in there. I'll get it later. I'm actually not very fond of spiders, but I do like Halloween decorations. So I have a couple spiders and pumpkins just around the room at the moment. Let me show you my ghosty ghost. This is my most recent acquisition. My ghosty ghost. I really like Halloween, even though it's not traditionally celebrated here where I'm from. I still like it. Plus, I decided to already have the decor in my house since I went to a store like yesterday and there were already Christmas trees like for sale and cakes and advent calendars. And you know, it's not like I'm against Christmas. I just like that they have separate months to be celebrated in. Like, leave October for Halloween. And then after it, go ahead. I don't feel the need to make them clash. Right? So, this is my ghosty ghost. It's like porcelain. It's really cute and it lights up. Let me just. There we go. The light kinda. There we go. Yeah. He's so cute. Every year I try to collect little things to add to my Halloween collection of decor. So this year I got this ghost. I also got a tablecloth like for the table with some spiders, and bats, just to make it a little bit more themed. Don't know why I'm going off so much on Halloween. That's not the point of the video. Well, too late. I'll put it back. Okay, so now we're ready to start. Let me just comb my hair. It's messing with me. Let me just use my hair clip. Is that too loud? I hope not. Which one is bothering me the most? I think it's this one. Just get that out of my face. Oh, looks a little bit weirder, but you know, the relief. Okay, so I brought like a kind of themed game. I mean, it's not a Halloween yet, so it doesn't have to be super themed, I guess. It's called Hive. So it will have bugs in it. And they're not scary. And it's a pretty fun game for 2 players. Okay, for 2 players. And it looks a little bit like chess. And it has like black and white pieces. If you ever play chess, you might like this game. Not the same, obviously, but you know, it has the feel. There's no board to this board game. The back kind of feels like that peach fuzzy skin. Oh, I had a color for it as well. This is the pocket size. Yeah, pocket. It said right there, pocket. Because it usually comes in a box and the pieces are bigger. But this is more than enough, like to bring to the beach with you and play. So let's see what bugs are in store for us. Okay, so it has a little paper that didn't come with it. This is me writing the powers of the pieces in Portuguese. Because I wanted to explain the game to a couple of family members and they weren't being able to like memorize all the different pieces that are in the game, so I wrote a little paper with it all. If I open it, you'll see my messy handwriting. Even in primary school, my works, like my texts, were never chosen to place on the board for the parents to see because it wasn't very pretty. That's okay. I like to think I just want to write what I want, and as long as I understand it. Plus, because we mostly write like on a computer nowadays, I don't mind my letter. I just objectively know it's not pretty. So, the pieces we have, like I said, white ones and black ones. Okay, and they come in this plasticky material, pretty dense, pretty sturdy. You don't have to worry about dropping it and then breaking or denting because they're pretty dense. And also, again, a pretty good game for the beach because there's not much to ruin with the sand. So I hope you're ready to learn about this game. I don't know if you want to play it right now, whenever you feel like it, but we'll see. So we have black pieces and the opposite. My hands are mirrored as usual and my brain bugs. So which one should we choose to see the bugs? I think the black one is the best one because the colors pop more than on the white ones. Or is it the opposite? Does it pop more on the white? Wait, the camera got me confused. I'll show you both. So this is an ant. Oh no, do I know all these bugs in English? We'll see. So I have an ant right here. A working ant. They're pretty useful. All that they do in the game is that they can enter the game anywhere they like, right? They're very trustworthy. This is the end. Let's see, what else have we got? This is from an expansion. So if you buy this game, it won't come with this one. This ladybug. I only know this because of that cartoon. I'm not a very big fan, but you know. Ladybug. Very pretty. Should I say them in Portuguese? At least I know I'm not mistaking those, I hope. So we have formiga. And then we have, I forgot the word in Portuguese. Joininha. Now that I say it, it sounds weird. Moving on. Okay, we also have that one. You know that one that stings you and sucks the blood out of you. That's very Halloweenish, isn't it? Yeah, you know that one. You know, the annoying one. Yes, we say milk. Oh, sorry, I hit you. Are you okay? A little Halloween spook. Okay, so we have this one, which has that power in the game, by the way, just sucks the other bug's powers. It also comes from the expansion, so you might not have it if you buy the base game. The bee, the most important one in the game. The bee. So the whole objective is the game is for you to cover the opponent's bee with your pieces. So if this was your opponent's bee, you wanted to place black pieces all around it, making like a little flower in a way that the bee could not move anymore. And that way you win the game. So the game ends not like when you do forgot the word in Portuguese, like, you know, when you trap the king of the opposite, just the queen. Gafanhoto. The jumpy one. It also jumps on the game. It can go in direct lines, like in straight lines, from one point to the other. And it just moves around like that. I almost got it. This humbles me on my English, you know. I don't even know if I know the name of this in Portuguese. Is this a beetle? Is it um escaravelho? maybe. I think. Look at those little, just ready to pinch. They're a very defensive bug in the game. So maybe they are too in real life. I don't know much about bugs. I think the extent I know about bugs is what I learned on Mushi King, which, in case you don't know, it's an anime. An old one. And what else? Ooh, the ones that I don't like. A spider. Everyone knows this. The spider. Araña. Araña. Spider. They're very specific. They have a weird movement in the game. You know, like in chess, they have weird moves, like they go on an L or like on a diagonal. This one moves 3 steps because they move weirdly. They move around each other. This one has to be 3 steps exactly. I don't know, it's very meticulous. I guess that's the whole point of it. What else am I missing? Oh, this one. I definitely don't know the name of this one in English. We call it the Biche de Conte, also from the expansion. There's 3 from the expansion. The ladybug, the bzz bug that I don't know the name, and Biche de Conte. I think this is also from the expansion. Yeah. He's also a very big defensive bug in the game. Just moving other pieces around from your opponent. It should be a black one. Like he's here and you don't want it here, so you carry it on your back and you drop it somewhere else. Pretty cool. I think that's all of them. Am I missing anything? Because there are multiple of each. So I'm just trying to see if I have a unique one of everything. I think so. But if I take anything out of the bag, I'll let you know. I haven't told you, but my cat is sleeping like right here on top of the table. My parents would be very mad if they knew he was doing this. But I won't stitch on my cat. No, I think that's all. I'm just taking them out of the bag at this point. So, are you excited for Halloween? Yeah? Is it a thing there even? It used to be here. We have maybe you do too. Pão por Deus, which is on the following day of Halloween, which is basically the same. You go to people's door and they give you like it didn't used to be candy because it's a modern thing, like prendeiras or like apples or something. Now it's mostly candy, and usually kids partake in that, and that's just it. Pão por Deus, to celebrate like the coming of the dried fruit thing season. I don't know the name of it in English yet again. I should start doing research before doing these videos. Okay, so the bag is empty, which allows me to move it a little bit more for you. It's a very grey day today. It's very moody, it doesn't make you want to leave the house. But I will. Okay, so this is the bag. I've shown you all the bugs there is. I mean, I have no second camera now to show you, unfortunately. You know, eventually. Until then, you'll have to trust me that they're still here. So, the whole game, like I said, I don't know how to show you this without, like, because imagine this with me, like, let's go to Mind Palace. Imagine the camera's in front of you, but if you, because it's connected to a computer, if you, like, turn it down, you're just gonna see the keyboard and not the actual table, you know, there's no angle for it, so this is what we have. So maybe not a good day to play, because you know you want to see your moves, right? Like I want to see you play. This makes no sense, so I'll just go over all the bugs again and hopefully by Halloween or something, I'll have a solution. Wish me luck. So, these are the bees that we're gonna have to trap. Okay, and trapping is just imagining on the table just a lot of black pieces around the white one, or a lot of white ones around the black, regardless of which color you're playing with. You just really want to trap their bee. Okay, the game ends immediately when one of you is able to do so. So on your first 3 pieces that you play, imagine an empty table. Okay, there's an empty table, and the white ones usually play first, but honestly, rock, paper, scissors, that works. And you go. I don't know, make a stupid rule like, what's the last time you've seen a different bug or a bee or something? And then you play a piece. That's the only thing you do in the game. You play a piece or you move a piece. That's all the options you have once they're all gone. Once you have no more pieces, you can only move the ones that are in game. And they all have superpowers. So the bee superpower is pretty simple. It can only move 1 step. And like I said, moving to them is moving this little, just or down, whatever. And step is just a little angle here. This is a move for them. They can go around whatever Hive's being made. It's the name of the game. Okay, so there can never be like 2 disconnected pieces. Like this doesn't work. They always have to come connected when they enter the game. And when you put a piece in game, you put it connected to your own color. So if you want to place a ladybug in your game, and this is happening, obviously the rule is broken when the first 2 pieces are played. It's impossible, right? They have to be touching. But from then on, okay, you can only place your color to start next to your own color, like so. This could not be. You're touching the black one already. No. Only your color. And then after, if you decide to move it, yes, this is already legal. Just moving around wherever. The piece can go. Okay? And that's basically the game. Superpowers. The bee moves 1 step. Each player has 2 spiders. And they have that weird movement rule, so they go in the game. And when you want to move them, they only move exactly 3 steps to whatever. They don't climb on top of each other. They just go around like normal. Then we have the ants. You have a bunch of them. You have, I'm counting them, 3. Okay, you have 3 on your side with you. And they are amazing because they're the only piece that can break the rule and come in like wherever you want. They can show up in the game wherever you'd like. No. Yes. No. Let me see a great moment to do some more paper tingles while I try not to fool you. Yes. I'm certain. They do not break the rule. That would be too good. I was feeling like the ants aren't this good in game. They're good, but not like that good. Despite what the ant does is they come in as normal, but then they can go wherever they want. They don't go around doing those moves, They can just, now I'm here, now I'm there. Just make the little holes and they show up whatever. So very trustworthy, very fast, really. You don't have to do the movements to get to the other opponent's queen. What else do we have here? The grasshopper. Is that the name? Oh my god, I've heard it recently. Someone called me that recently. I forgot the name. Amazing. Well, I remembered. So they jump around as long as there's a straight line. They just get to the end of it. You can stop in the middle. They have to get somewhere. Okay. And you have also 3 of those, so go ahead and jump around. What else haven't I talked about? This one I did the little thing, I told you it can carry some bugs on its back. So if there's an opponent here, they placed it, and then later in the game you're like, no, I don't want this here. Climb on my back, and then you can drop it somewhere with a free space where it can go to other side. So you can just and take it far away. This one's pretty cool. This one, I believe it's almost the only one that can go on top of other pieces. It's not a good example. This is a better one. So they have one movement like the bee, but they can't do that movement to cover your piece. Oh no. What does that mean? Where did my piece go? Exactly. Now it doesn't count for anything. This now counts as a black piece, and your other bug is completely disconnected and out of play until this decides to go. If you're thinking of it, yes, you can do a counter and place yours on top and just make a huge pile of it. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it, but you can. Okay. What else haven't I talked about? I think we're only missing 2. Great. We're missing Ladybug and the zzz. It's its name on this channel. It's the zzz. So the Ladybug can fly, right? Not the only one, but they picked up on that for its power. And so what it does is it can fly over 2 pieces, so actually go on top of them, and then it has to drop somewhere. Let me try and make an example. I'm trying to see if my hands are able enough to grab this without it falling when I show you. Okay. There we go. Imagine there's a bug down here and the bee, and your ladybug flies on top of the first bug, on top of the bee, and then it drops. And just like that, one of its spaces is already blocked. Oh no. So that's the ladybug. Always like that. Fly, 1, 2, drop. Oh. And finally this one, like I said, it's like the vampire of the group. And this one can have any power depending on what it's touching. So if it's touching an ant, you can say, you know what, my piece now has the ant's power and it's gonna go here. Or, okay, so now my piece has this ladybug's power and it's gonna fly, 1, 2, drop. And so on and so on. So it's a very versatile piece. A little bit of headache because you can't be planning when you're playing everything that it can do. It's a little bit, whatever happens in a moment, it's a little bit hectic. Okay, and that was, we didn't get to play it, but when we do, I hope you won't be as lost, because I'm a good player. I won a lot of times against the person that taught me the game, and then never again, I guess. I think that's been said, that's like the curse of the game. You can never beat the people who you teach. I don't think that's completely true, but it's fun. So, I'll hope to see you on the next video. Maybe we'll play Hive with my future second camera. Or no. We'll play something else that you'd like. Let me know. But thank you for joining me. And I hope you're a little bit more relaxed talking about bugs and Halloween. And take care of yourself. Okay. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.